This is the Arizona Commission for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing Interpreter Licensure Committee on April 16th, 2021. It is now 11:13 and we're waiting for a few other commissioners to join us so we have a quorum to conduct the meeting.
Commissioner Benton, I am looking over the agenda and I see there are several items that are discussion only. With your permission, we could discuss those items since there is no action to be taken. And those things it'll show in the record that at minimum, those things were taken care of if you desire.
Sure, that would be great. Okay, then at 11:15, we will call the meeting to order without a quorum, and we will address the discussion only items. And if other commissioners join us during the meeting, then we can address those other items that are action items. Okay, thank you so much. So there is no, shall we do a formal roll call? At least we have that on record. So Kyla, if you would do the roll call, please.
Of course. Commissioner Benton,
Present.
Commissioner Jantz, Commissioner Cohen,
Here.
Commissioner Cinco, staff present, Carmen Green,
Present.
Emmett Hassan,
Present.
and Victoria Vaughn.
Present.
Thank you. There's no committee chair report. So moving down to the we'll move down to the licensure rules update.
Yes, thank you, Commissioner Benton. With the licensure rules, several months ago, we began talking about the impact of COVID on licensees. And we had covered the fact that our commission was not among those who had been given exemptions from the governor's office. And as everyone was in the country, we were uncertain as to what the outcome of the pandemic would be. And so we waited to try and get a better feel of what was going on when it was even more evident that we would be in this status for a while. We moved forward and we made a request for an emergency rulemaking process. That process took about 60 days or so to be approved. It has been approved and we have shared that information with licensees in the legal A category and provisional category where it was applicable. Those individuals are being allowed to continue to work under their current certification, under their licensure certifications. We have also been given approval to work on proposed rules that will help address the issue, the impact that COVID has had on some licensees and their ability to take their national level test. So at this point, the notice of emergency rulemaking gives permission for those individuals to work up to 180 days under this process. There is one extension that is allowed in the event the proposed rules are not approved by that time. So there are two different processes. The notice of emergency rulemaking, which allows those individuals to continue working, and then there's the notice of proposed rulemaking. The notice of proposed rulemaking has been submitted, and we anticipate that that notice of proposed rulemaking will be completed on April 30th. After April 30th, we will then have a 30-day written comment session. And the public and professionals, everyone, the public will be able to write in their comments about the notice of proposed rules. When the proposed rules are posted, we will make sure that they're available on our website. Licensees will be informed, as well as members of the public. You'll be able to find that information not only at the Secretary of State's office, but on our website. And they will be able to send in comments related to that language. And then after the written comment session, there will be one oral comment session that will be held. And currently is tentatively scheduled for June 2nd, 2021 at 10 a.m. And we will share that information with the public. At this particular time, the notice of proposed rulemaking will be addressing an extended length of time for those licensees to take their national test. And again, they are proposed rules. And so people will be able to read that language as soon as we release that, and when the approval is given on April 30th. That is our target date, and we hope that that's what will happen with the Secretary of State's office. So you'll see more about this information as we move forward, but the first process will be written comments for 30 days and then an oral proceeding following that. And I'll be happy to answer any questions if either of you have questions.
No, that's great. That's wonderful that the approval was granted.
Yes, so we're looking forward to that happening and hearing from the public about their opinions on how to move forward, since those individuals have been impacted by COVID.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I understand that now Phoenix College is open for the NIC for Arizona only residents. And again, the CCC site up here in Flagstaff is open for in-state and out of state. And so we've had quite a few people that are coming from out of state because there are not many testing centers that are open. But it's good that we have at least 2 sites in the state now.
Yes. Commissioner Benton, do you know if do either of those sites with the that are doing, are you only RID? Your site is RID only, or you BEI also?
RID only. Mm-hmm.
RID only. Okay.
The CASLI testing suite. So we do the CDI as well as the NIC.
And again, that is one of the challenges, is not having the BEI, the performance portion for the CIC portion of the BEI, not having that offered in state. Although many states are opening back up, it would require people to travel. And as we all know, COVID is not gone. That, sites and states are opening up and businesses opening back up. However, there is still the risk of COVID that's present.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Is there any other questions or comments about the licensure update? Okay. Are there any other announcements then, moving down in the agenda? So I would hope that we could perhaps schedule another emergency meeting, maybe, where we could get the rest of the commissioners on the interpreter licensure committee together so that we could move forward with approval of all of these applications, so we don't hold that up for all those individuals. So I would just look to the office staff to schedule that as soon as we can get everyone together.
Yes, thank you, Commissioner Benton. Kyla will reach out to the other members of the ILC and see if we can try and schedule a meeting prior to on or prior to April the 22nd.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, if there's nothing else, then I would take a motion to adjourn. Andrew, Commissioner Cohen, would you like to move to adjourn the meeting?
I, Commissioner Andrew Cohen, make the motion that we adjourn the meeting.
Okay. And I'll second that. So at 11:24 on April 16th.
Any opposed? No.
Yeah. We'll adjourn the meeting. Thank you, everyone. And thank you to all the office staff for all the work that you've done to put this together and to go through and review all the applications and to give us such complete and thorough packages. So thank you to everyone for all your work.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.